Nearly 5 years after a Houston native was killed on a Florida beach, a jury has delivered a verdict. Maria Tritico was shot while sitting on Singer Island in 2020.
And now her father, who happens to be our legal analyst, shared emotional words with Fox 26's Sherman DeSalle.
Our legal analyst, Chris Tritico, gave a more personal perspective to the criminal justice system. More than 4 years after his daughter's death, he and his family were able to see justice prevail while also still advocating for a fair and due process for his daughter's killer.
This defendant made a bad choice, but his family didn't do anything to us. And so we wanted them to know that even though we're hurting, they are too.
Attorney Chris Tritico speaks with Fox 26 hours after the verdict was handed to 21-year-old Amari Wells. Wells has been found guilty of first-degree murder in the death of Tritico's daughter, Maria.
We, the jury, find as follows. We find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment.
The 32-year-old Palm Beach County artist was shot by a stray bullet while sitting on the beach near Ocean Walk on Singer Island in December 2020. She died the next day. Maria Tritico was the director of education at the Lighthouse Arts Center and was engaged to be married later that month. Wells was just 16 at the time of the shooting, but was tried as an adult. The jury deliberated for less than an hour before returning a guilty verdict Wednesday. Chris Tritico, an experienced defense attorney, made headlines when he recommended that Wells be given an adequate lawyer and a fair trial.
Is that something that you're still glad that you did?
Absolutely glad that I did it. I wanted him to have all the due process that our Constitution requires, and he got that.
During the trial, defense argued that Wells was running away from the gunfire. After the sentencing, members of Wells' family offered condolences to the Tritico family.
I shook his lawyer's hand, and then me and my wife and my two kids went over and we hugged his grandmother and his brothers and sisters. It doesn't bring the closure that people think it's going to bring. It gets us to a point where we can start moving forward.
Sentencing for Amari Wells is set for August 1st. Chris Tritico says his family is grateful for all the support that they've received along the way. Reporting from the newsroom, Sherman DeSalle, Fox 26 News.